So we finally did it. Whole new look, whole new mask, whole new putting it all together. I'm the Dormitory Mechanic, VvMichaels. I just wanted to say thank you for actually taking this time and chilling with me. And you know what? Let me explain. So I have this whole thing, right? Coming from Sin City, I've been out doing a lot of photography. It's kind of like I've been the jack of all trades, trying to figure out what it is that I'm good at. I'm good at a lot of things, not to toot my own horn or stroke my own you know what, but at the same time, a lot of tragedy had struck. Okay, people feel that because when you hit a low or something happens to you, that they can take advantage, and I say bullshit. Okay, it's like, we live in a society where basically the strong survive and the weak just get stepped on. Well, we should be really about helping each other, and they try to promote that, and then we see the opposite. Okay, so I've been stomped on enough, okay, by people very close to me, and this is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just saying, a dormitory mechanic wasn't something that automatically it kind of just sprang up, really. It came out of nowhere, just like all great ideas. And I'm here to just basically share my experiences because of one thing. Just like the late Tupac, somebody tried to dirty up my name. Well, now this is me clearing my name, okay, by telling my stories and by actually expressing myself through my blog, okay, and then I get to help people. I've ran into 8 hacks, as you can see. I went through a video series where a few of my friends actually got hacked by tweakhead, punk ass, software engineers who were just running rampant through Sin City, taking advantage of the elderly, taking advantage of people who didn't know computers, taking advantage, just taking everything that they possibly could. What kind of piece of shit actually does that? And then I come in, clean up the mess, help clean up the mess, boom, collateral damage. It's just the way that it is. You're gonna smash a few eggs, I guess. So I guess this whole negative experience was a good thing too, because now I'm the dormitory mechanic. I guess I now have an identity, I guess. But at the same time, I'm going to be sharing and trying to clear my name. So we're going to be sharing stories. I have the first few videos up to trying to get you guys warmed up and get you used to what you're going to be hearing. I curse, so, I hope that you're not just, this is too sensitive for you, because, you're too much for you, because if it is, move along. Thank you for the 3 minutes and 24 seconds into this video that you've actually went ahead and paid attention. Now, I'm going to be telling you real life stuff. You can't make this shit up. Okay, so this is not something that is for the weak or the faint-hearted or for the super sensitive. If so, move along. Okay, now we have a blog. Okay, I have a blog that I built. All this stuff I built. All right, and that's why I wanted to also share it. Okay, I built this. This is what I do. But my main goal of it is like I said, I don't care if 5 people see this shit. Okay, my biggest thing of it is to let people know what's out there and what to be aware of, because so many people are running around. We have the powers that be doing what they do, some trying to help and some trying to take advantage. Okay, you figure it out. That's the biggest giant mystery of it all. Well, the whole idea of it is that you should have secure internet. You should be able to surf and look at whatever it is that you surf and look at. That's our free right, And when you get some asshole that basically comes in and snoops on you, steals your shit, and then trashes it. It's like, who does that? The other thing of it is, though, too, is when people are taken advantage of, it's not necessarily always on the digital aspect of things. It's also in the mental. You get your people's wills forced upon you. Do this, do that, you should, you know, my. I mean, it sounds like a freaking Johnny Gill concert, you know, and it just shouldn't be that way. I believe in free will, you know. I'm a lot of things. A lot of people who know who I am know that I'm a lot of things, but then they also know I don't really put up with shit either. So that's just the whole idea. Is free will is free will, right? And your free will, I want you to be free. You know, I want you to be free. And just like we live in the United States, land of the free, home of the whatever you want to call it, okay? Mixing pot is what I say. I mean, I'm happy to be who I am, you know, but I'm also, this is with a purpose, you know, I come with a purpose. And so I'm sharing this because I've been slandered. I've been slandered by people real close to me. My mom, my relatives, you know, my sister, you know, and it's all because of a misunderstanding, a vulnerability that actually put me in a situation. Now, some vulnerabilities we create on our own, okay? Some vulnerabilities just basically just happen. But see, if you ever had, it's just like a movie, you know, when you seen that one character and he's getting his ass kicked like throughout the entire movie, and it's funny because the stuff that's happening to him is just incredibly like, how could this happen to one person? But it's happening, and it's funny, but for the character, he's still getting his ass kicked. Well, that's kind of like what this is about. You can't make this shit up. Okay, so video one was basically my crazy shit. So that was my crazy video intro. This is what you're gonna get, man. So now we're gonna be rolling. You've seen the intro, it's jamming. So now I'm becoming with the videos where it's jamming. So the blog, the Dormitory Mechanic, okay, on Blogspot. I'm gonna have on the next video, as we keep going along and progressing, I'm gonna be putting the links down in there for you, making sure it's all set up. But Google it. You know, also too, we are going to be helping others, villains. Okay, Dormitory Mechanic. Now got set up with PayPal to accept donations. So this way we can help elderly people, families, children, people who just need, you know, who lack tech, so you know, tech support, tech knowledge, and tech resources. So I'm gonna put that in the link as well for you guys. So please donate any amount, you know, and like I say, take it or leave it alone. But the majority of this is going to be a lot of techie stories in my diary. I'm just doing this for my kids as well. I don't care if five of you just see it and that's it. I want my kids who I don't talk to, who won't contact me. And that's the reason why I cover up. Not because I'm outside, but I'm also COVID safe, you know. But it's really coming down to that I'm doing this for my kids. They've been told some wrong things, and at the same time, I haven't had my chance to explain my side of the story. So this is the way I'm doing it. You know, so take it or leave it alone. Move the fuck on, or basically embrace it. You know, you might learn a few things from it, or you might see in a good example of what not to do. All right. So, like I said, blog is up. Actually, I'm blogging about my crazy stories. Okay. Actually, we're on Twitter. Actually, you check me out on Twitter. You see a lot of exactly what I'm into, my photography, stuff like that, and then more of what we're doing. Also, though, too, of course, the YouTube channel. That's what we're doing here now. So, let's see what else. What have I covered basically on the Dormitory Mechanic? Pretty much, Dormitory Mechanic is like just helping to defend a couple of friends of mine. And it ended up being like this crazy like group of tweakhead software developer guys. I'm not even sure if they were certified or they were just on a good one and that's all they did. But I mean, it sucks that, you know, there's good software engineers out there and then there's bad ones. And these guys actually took over a whole freaking, you know, apartment complex. And that assessment took me like 3 months. So that is what you're going to be seeing on the blog. Okay, so in the next video or so, because this is just now we're into it, and this is the pretty much my why. And now this is going to be the 5th video, so jumping into it, it's going to be the crazy stories. So on the blog, we're already doing it. So if you look up the Dormitory Mechanic on blogspot.com, you'll find that, or excuse me, yeah, blogspot, yeah, the blogspot.com. Okay, I'll put a link down there too in the videos. You'll see exactly what we're doing there. And then at the same time, that's where you know, everybody, I got tons of people reading my crazy stories right now, and I'm digging it. I think it's really cool. So I appreciate everybody that's, you know, looking out for us in that area. And let's see, I like to do photography a lot. So the other thing of it is that I don't think it's correct that, I wanted to say this, is that I don't think it's correct when somebody does what they say they're going to do and then they end up getting kicked for it. That's where I have a problem. You know, so really, in all honesty, I was the nice guy, and now I'm not feeling so nice anymore. I used to be very shy and very timid. I mean, I'm just doing this because if my kids come across this, or their friends come across this, I don't want them feeling embarrassed or whatever, you know, as to, but they know who I'm talking to, and they know who I am, and they know what I sound like. So, you know, the whole idea of this is not for the fame. It's just to get the message out, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so, I say don't let people step on you, but don't be a bully at the same time. You know, it's very hard to try to keep a balance on that, you know, and I think it's very important too that, you know, people realize that, you know, you ever seen a bully where they turn around and you see it every time in a movie, and then, you know, they bully the shit out of people until they meet their match, and then all of a sudden they play the victim. Well, that's exactly what a lot of this is. You know, this is not me playing the victim. This is me playing the villain now, because, you know what, I've been trying to be the hero for a long period of time, and that shit doesn't work. It's nice to help people, but at the same sense, at what cost? You know, there's a lot of collateral damage that you take, you know, and then you have to do it every day. Once you do it once, they expect you to do it every day, every time, and when you don't, you're an asshole. So you know what, unless if I'm going to put my cape on, fly around the room and kick out a window to prove my point in this bitch, I don't want to have to do that every day, you know. But a villain comes in, and if he wins one time, it's game over. Okay, so I've been slandered, and I'm pissed about it, okay? And at the same time, the reason why I'm pissed is because after they slandered me, they never even gave me a chance to see my side of the story. So you know what? This is me telling you my side of the story. So next one, you're going to be jumping around with me in my life and exactly the shit that I've done, from the good shit to the bad shit to the what the fuck shit. So get ready for it. But just pretty much enjoy this video, all right? And at the same time, I'll see you on the next one. So brand V, right? Now this is the series CVW, Cold Villainous World, VvMichaels. So I'll catch you guys on the flip. Later, villain out.